Hello and welcome to the Next Level Show. I am Cledra Gross, your host, and I'm excited today to talk to you about why God told me to get rid of my Mercedes. And before you're like, why should I care? I want you to hang with me. So, first of all, on the side note, I am just like a little distracted because my hair smells like blueberry cobbler right now. I am into my third week of allowing my natural hair to be out. And yes, this is a total tangent, but I just had to say it because the air condition just came on and I smelled that woof of blueberry cobbler. So anyway, I said that to say I'm in a season of just redeciding everything from head to toe, literally. From my hair all the way down to how I want to put gel polish or not on my toenails. I mean, literally, I am doing head to toe. My closets look like we are moving out. I've gotten rid of most of my clothes because I just want to change the way I dress. I want to change a lot of things. I just feel like it's a season of change. And if that's you, then you have come to the right episode today. So, I'm going to be introducing a new concept called the affluenza virus. And if you've never heard of it, I got it from this book called Inner Excellence. Got it upside down. Inner Excellence. And the reason I got this book, it was the 2025 Super Bowl, and there was someone on the sideline. I think his name was AJ Brown, and he was reading a book. And I was like, if someone is reading a book during the biggest game of their life, it has to be a major book. I mean, a very important book, and it is. So I highly recommend it. And this book actually explains what I was experiencing before I really had the words to explain. Have you ever gone through something where God is leading you to something and you literally, it's so powerful and you can tell it's like such a powerful move, but you just don't have the words? That's what I went through when I had this leading that, this Mercedes is just not in alignment. So let me slow down and back up and tell you how I got there. So a Mercedes was one of the dreams that I had when I reached a certain income level in my coaching business. So I own a life coaching and business strategy business, and I wanted to get to a certain income level before I changed my vehicle. Or so I thought. And so I reached that level. It was exciting. I got the car. If you have a Mercedes, you know that they make a big deal out of this car. They give you this, they put a big bow on it. They want to take pictures. They give you shirts and hats and all these different things. And, it was amazing. It was a wonderful experience. I had a wonderful time, right? And I am in no way bashing Mercedes. If you love Mercedes, good for you. Do you? Okay, so the car wasn't the problem. The motive was, or I should say my motive, because if I slow down and think about it, I had a quiet moment of conviction that I was using this car to demonstrate that I had quote unquote made it, to prove that I was at a certain income level. And as a believer, as a minister, it just did not fit right in my soul. And God started to convict me about it. I'm sure you can relate that when you are pursuing Christ, when you are actively, and intentionally putting God first, like the scriptures seek God first and his righteousness and all other things will be added. When you do that, then he lives up to his promise and there will be a rub with anything that is not in alignment. And that car began to be a rub. And what I realized is that God was taking me to a place of highlighting where I had adopted these beliefs that, you know, um, I had already gone through it physically, that I used to believe in thin superiority, that, when I was thinner, I would just, take all these pictures and then show my before picture when I was heavier and just say these horrible things about myself, right? So the Lord had delivered me from that. But this other area of this vehicle, this was a new level of conviction, a deeper level of conviction. And so that's where this book, Inner Excellence, comes in. And the affluenza virus is specifically a spiritual sickness of chasing symbols instead of soul purpose. And I realized I had it. It was never about the car. It was about what the car meant to my ego. And I am in no way wanting to be a woman who amplifies ego. And so in the book, the affluenza virus idolizes five things. And I'm going to be doing a series. This is part one of five to highlight these. And the acronym is called PALMS, like a palm tree, but plural palms. And it stands for possessions, achievements, looks, money, and status. And the key thing that I want to emphasize is that it's about idolizing these things. Possession, achievements, looks, and money in and of themselves aren't bad. The challenge is when they are idolized, especially if you share my belief as a Christian, right? So I let the car go, but I didn't let my drive as a business owner, my drive as a woman who walks beside women who want to make millions, and that's what they feel they're called to do. That didn't go away. So I want to make sure that what I'm not saying is that this is a vow to poverty. I'm not saying that. It's a separation from idolizing. The secular component, the secular symbols of success. That's what this is really about. And so it's not about income, it's about directionally going towards impact driven income as opposed to image driven income. I want to say that again. This is about moving towards impact driven income versus image driven income. And where the measure of success, especially as a believer, is aligned with biblical success, where it's my purpose, where I am helping a life, I am loving people, I am doing right by people, I am demonstrating the fruit of the spirit with people. And listen, all of my clients are not Christians. However, they will experience from me that the intentionality that I bring to every coaching session, which is to be an active listener and to look into their eyes so that I can see what isn't being said. I can hear what isn't being said because the eyes never lie, because it's like the gateway to our souls, right? At least that's what I believe. And so I want to invite you to go from performance to purpose using what I call my 4C framework. And this 4C framework is a new mini course that I have created that's called Earn the Income You Want. Because, like I said, this isn't about backing down from ambition. What it is about is backing away from idolizing symbols of success. And so that's really what I wanted to share in this week's episode of the Next Level Show. God led me to get rid of my Mercedes. I couldn't be happier about it. I love my Honda, and again, this isn't a promo for a Honda, and it isn't a bash for a Mercedes. What it is strong advocacy for alignment with everything that isn't aligned with who you are called to be. That's what this is about, and it's getting rid of it. And another aspect of this is getting rid of living beneath your potential. And for us as women, so often that shows up in our income. And so my tagline for my business is make more money and have a better life. And the how we do that, though, it matters, because I don't want to replicate what I see online, where the symbols of success are, all of these material things, and the label, the clothes, the high-end clothes. Again, nothing against it. It's just it's not in alignment with what I want people to talk about when they see me. It's not what I want to talk about, period. Okay? And if you feel the same way, even if you don't, the essence of this video is really about alignment, and that alignment includes our income. All right. So make sure you grab that course. It's a complimentary mini course. It's called Earning the Income You Want. And I want you to like and subscribe and share this video with someone else who shares the values of not wanting to have the affluenza virus and idolizing possessions, achievements, looks, money, or status, but pursuing God's will, pursuing His way, pursuing His word, and pursuing elevating the lives of other people, and having just that fire to leave this world a better place. And so that's what I have for you today. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. What is God leading you to get rid of? What have you in your spirit like been sensing that it's time to change? Like I said, from my hair to my closets to my toenails to the glasses I wear. I'm in a season of disruption and it's uncomfortable and it's exciting. It's like something that I'm nervous about and I'm excited. Sometimes I call that nerve sighted. It's both. It's all of it. It's a mix of it. So I am glad that you are on this journey with me. I pray that this helped you in some way. I highly recommend this book, Inner Excellence, if you want to learn more about the affluenza virus. But I'm going to be doing a series on the palms. This is part 1 of 5. Next week, I believe it's about the achievement trap, or the next video, depending on what time you're watching this video, the achievement trap. But today was about this Mercedes, and I want you to think about what's the version of the Mercedes in your life that it just doesn't feel like it fits anymore. All right. Thanks for watching. And here's to your next level, and I'll see you in the next video.